There's a reason discipline feels heavy, a reason most people never sit with long enough to understand. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you lack motivation. It's not because something is wrong with you. Discipline feels heavy because it asks you to leave behind a version of yourself that once kept you safe. And the mind doesn't let go quietly. Every person carries two versions of themselves, the one they are and the one they could become. The first version is familiar, predictable, comfortable, even if it's unhappy. The second version is uncertain, unproven, demanding. Discipline is the bridge between those two versions, and bridges are never comfortable places to stand. When you try to be disciplined, something inside you pushes back, not to hurt you, but to protect the familiar. That resistance isn't weakness, it's attachment. Comfort doesn't always feel good, but it feels known. The mind prefers a familiar pain over an unfamiliar possibility. That's why people stay in routines they resent, jobs that drain them, habits that shrink them, not because they don't want better, but because better requires uncertainty. Discipline threatens the stories you've told yourself for years. I'm just not that kind of person. This is how life is. I'll start later. Letting go of those stories feels like losing a part of your identity, and identity loss feels like danger to the brain. There is a phase in discipline that almost no one prepares you for. It's not the beginning. Beginnings have energy. It's the middle. The phase where results haven't arrived, motivation has faded, no one notices your effort. This is where most people quietly step back into their old life and call it being realistic. But this phase isn't a sign you're failing. It's the moment your old identity is dissolving and the new one hasn't fully formed yet. That in-between space feels empty, heavy, lonely. And it's exactly where transformation happens. Discipline isn't asking you to be perfect. It's asking you to stay present when every part of you wants to escape, to act without applause, to move without certainty, to keep promises no one else knows about. Every disciplined action is a quiet statement, I don't need comfort to decide who I am. Over time, those statements add up, not into motivation, but into self-respect. And self-respect changes the way you walk through the world. At some point, something subtle happens. You stop seeing discipline as force and start seeing it as alignment. You're no longer fighting yourself, you're choosing which version of yourself gets to lead. The weight doesn't disappear, but your relationship with it changes. What once felt unbearable now feels meaningful. Not because life got easier, but because you stopped abandoning yourself. If discipline feels heavy right now, don't rush to escape it. Sit with it, because that weight is shaping you into someone who can carry more responsibility, more freedom, and more truth. Most people run back to comfort. A few stay. And those few don't just change their habits, they change their identity. Discipline doesn't break you. It removes the version of you that no longer fits.